saying this heat day, nothing to mess around with, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it's coming up as we head into the new week coming up tomorrow. Well, not quite tomorrow, but after that, Ben, yes, we are going to get to the more pleasant weather, more bearable weather here. We're still going to have a little bit of some sizzle tomorrow on your Sunday when our heat index goes back up to about that 100-degree mark, maybe a little bit less hot than today, but, you know, noticeably not nice. As we head towards then a Sunday night into Monday, that's when most of us will get our next chance of some showers and some thunderstorms. That'll help eventually lead to the breaking of the heat. As we head towards middle of next week, we drop our temperatures back to around average or a little bit below that, some lower 80s. Outside today, yeah, most of us got past the 80s. The actual air temperature top 90 pretty much everywhere across central Iowa at least. Outside tonight, we've still got some, heat index values in the 80s. We'll drop those maybe to 70s by tomorrow morning, along with the temperature, and then we'll go back off to the races again through the morning hours, up through the 80s, 90s, and to about that 100-degree mark, give or take a few degrees for a few hours tomorrow afternoon. So the heat and the humidity, they will both still be with us, and our skies will still be mostly dry as well. Tonight, mostly clear here across the state. We mentioned those storms earlier this evening and still ongoing over towards far northeast Iowa and southwestern Wisconsin. There's a boundary sort of meandering roughly right about like that here, northern Iowa into northeastern Iowa. That's the main focus zone for still some more redevelopment possible late tonight. So if you are maybe within a county of southern Minnesota, you still have the chance after midnight to about sunrise tomorrow of an isolated shower or a storm. We'll have a better chance of rain as a front off screen comes our direction here as we head towards tomorrow. We do also still have the latest action out in the Atlantic. First hurricane of the season out this direction. Hurricane Erin really intensified here from yesterday into today. Spinning a little bit north of Puerto Rico this evening, is a Category 4 storm. Was a Category 5 earlier today. It intensified really rapidly. In fact, yesterday afternoon, this thing was just a Category 1. Before lunchtime this morning, it was already up to Category 5 strength at 160 mile-per-hour winds. So it went from a Category 1 to a Category 5 in basically half a day, overnight and into the morning hours. It's a pretty compact storm too right now, and it had a very compact eye earlier today, only about 5 nautical miles across. Look at this image from one of the Hurricane Hunter aircraft that flew through its eye earlier today. This is looking down. This is aircraft several thousand feet above the ground, so it's pretty close out above the water, pretty close to it. So looking down, you can make out the winds of the eye wall. This is the edge of the eye, blowing the water on the surface. Really powerful winds right here. And then this is maybe just a few miles on the other side of the screen. The water's pretty much calm. So that's a dramatic contrast between real powerful winds, roughing the seas up, and then basically nothing happening over a very, very short distance. Now, as we head through the rest of the weekend and into next week, the good news is Hurricane Erin's not going to affect anyone on land, at least. It'll stay off the eastern seaboard. It'll stay west of Bermuda. It still will be very strong as it continues through the open ocean, but it will probably cause, some surf issues, some rip currents and so on along the east coast, but it won't actually make landfall. Let's get back to Iowa then here. We don't have much in the way of rainfall to worry about tonight. I mentioned that boundary to far northern and northeast Iowa. That still could pop some storms here before sunrise tomorrow. Otherwise, we have that sunshine tomorrow in the day. That leads us to the heat and the humidity. And then look towards the afternoon and evening. There's our front that'll come in from the west by tomorrow night. Might pop up a few showers and storms in northwest Iowa, especially after midnight and into the wee hours of Monday morning. We'll call these kind of scattered, mostly non-severe showers and some storms. Those will be a kind of a lull in the action middle of Monday morning, and then we might pop up a few more scattered storms by Monday afternoon. So late Monday or Sunday night into Monday morning, and then some more redevelopment Monday afternoons possible. A slim chance of a storm still on Tuesday afternoon in southern Iowa, and then there's the nice stuff coming by middle of the week. Wednesday, Thursday, you see low 80s, a little bit less humidity and dry weather, and not too much heat coming back either later in the 8-day forecast.